welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tari here at I'll Define Myself, and I'm so happy for you to join in today. Welcome if you are new and here for the first time. Welcome back if you are returning. You all, welcome to Parliament. Okay, for those of you who are new and do not know, Parliament is what you would call a group of owls. That's one of the words that you can use to describe a group of owls. So, Parliament is officially in session. Let's go ahead and dive in. This is going to be a monthly August spiritual guided message for Taurus. Okay, so if you are a Taurus with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, this message is for you. Okay, during this time, I encourage you to pause. Okay, take a deep breath, inhale, exhale. Be present for this moment, activate your intuition. Okay, if this message resonates, take it. If it does not, leave it. And I encourage you to check out your other placements as well. Okay? So we're not here to force anything that does not fit. With that being stated, let's go ahead, be in community with one another, and dive into your reading, Taurus. I hope that you all have been well. We're going to start off by highlighting some areas for the month of August that Spirit is bringing attention to. We'll pull from the tarot, and then we will overall paint a picture, okay, of what message and or messages you are meant to receive during the month of August, Taurus. We thank you, Spirit, so much for your guidance. Spirit, what divine messages do you have for Taurus? What areas would you like for them to focus on? We have hopeful. Hopeful, hopeful, hopeful. Already starting off well, Taurus. Hopeful is, it's a beautiful card. Now, this could either be one of two things. You could either literally be in this hopeful stage, operating in that space, or Spirit is telling you, okay, it's time to activate that hope, okay? It is time to look into the light. It's time to be the light. It's time to create the light. It's time to dream again, okay? It's time to pour some light into the things that you desire, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. It's time for a spark, okay? It's time for a spark. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Taurus? Some of you could potentially just maybe not be in a hopeful space, right? We have envy coming through. Interesting. Huh. Taurus, I don't really see you as being envious. I don't see you as being envious at all. Not at least from like a malicious standpoint. So this could be, and then you have multiple people here in this graphic, right? So I don't know. That doesn't necessarily feel like your energy. So there could be some other energy. There could be some other energy coming through. We have counseling coming through. Okay, counseling. Counseling coming through. Yeah, we're going to clarify with the tarot for some of these because, Taurus, I don't feel like that's your energy. Like, envy, that just doesn't seem like you. So you could have some sort of outside party or just maybe being mindful of the company that you keep, right? Surrounding yourself with people who are going to uplift you and pour into you, okay? And make their intentions known, right, for the role that they play, and how they want to pour into you, right? Envious people will typically take, right? So just, or they will kind of lurk in the shadows, or they will secretly like not wish you well. So I get the feeling of just praying for protection, praying for discernment, praying for guidance. You could potentially have someone new pop up in your life, right? And everything seems good with them, but then like as you get to know them and really pay attention to them and listen to them, then you're just kind of like, I don't know, there's something off or a little bit sketchy about you. So just, be mindful of that. But Spirit is just wanting you I just heard like put your armor on. Like I just heard put your armor on. And it's interesting, right? Because I feel like these are different aspects of the body. And I know it seems weird, but allow me to explain, okay? And then you have Wusa coming through. Wusa. Okay. So Taurus, let me paint the picture for you, right? Because I am not a very literal person when I read, okay? This is an intuitive reading, and I'm going to connect the big picture for you, right? So when you think about the body, okay, it primarily encompasses four areas: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, okay? I would argue that these cards symbolize different aspects of the body, okay? So when you think about hopeful, right, that is having hope is like very much so a being a hopeful person is like an emotion, okay? Having hope is a type of emotion, right? Well, you just kind of feel safe, you feel like anything is possible, right? When you feel hopeful, you're bright, right? Envious. Typically, people are envious of physical things, right? So, if this is your energy, this could potentially be you just literally being envious of or feeling like you're lacking in certain areas of your life, right? Which could directly tie into that root chakra, safety energy. Maybe you're not exactly where you want to be from the physical standpoint with like, your finances or where you're living or what you're able to do and like those sorts of things. Then you have the counseling aspect coming through, which directly ties to your mental, okay? So make sure that you are taking care of your mental, okay? This could even maybe include going to counseling or just making sure that you have a healthy way to really care for your mental and then to overall produce a wusa in your spirit, okay? It's about that balance. You see the rainbow, okay? It's about this balance, and these I feel as if spirit is communicating with you that all of these need to be in alignment, okay? And it's highlighting different areas and aspects of the body, okay? And again, this is an intuitive reading. Things aren't so literal all the time, and from an intuitive standpoint and just having discernment, being able to connect those dots and activate your intuition is so, so important during this time. But let's see if we can clarify some of these cards with the tarot, okay? So, Spirit, can we clarify the hopeful card? Okay, can we clarify the hopeful? What does hopeful mean for Taurus? Is something coming their way? Are you encouraging them to just be hopeful? Is it something that happens that make them hopeful? This could look different for many people. But we're going to see if we can clarify this some, okay? Please be mindful this is a general reading, okay? So there's only so specific that I can get for the collective. Ooh, that popped out. Like it literally like flew out. Okay, hopeful. You have Queen of Pentacles energy coming through. Come through Earth energy. And on top of that, it's Queen energy. It is I'm a mother. It's I am balanced. I am grounded. I am safe. I I am calm. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, where I'm meant to be. I am literally basking in the things that I have desired so much from within my heart. I am at peace, okay? I am at peace. Okay, we have the Three of Wands energy coming through to clarify the envy card. Okay, so again, this envy card is stemmed in having, like, coming from a place where you feel like you're lacking or not exactly where you feel like you should be in life. And the reality is that everyone's paths and journeys are different, okay? I just heard, don't allow other people to also fool you into thinking that like they've got it all together, because girl, guy, man, they don't. Um, so it's one of those things where you have to be confident and secure when it comes to your relationship with spirit, and know that you're being divinely guided and protected, and know that you are also exactly where you were supposed to be. There's no need to be envious. There's no need to feel like you are lacking, okay? But spirit does want you to know that like this hope is what is leading to this Queen of Pentacles energy, because ultimately, internally, like that is who you are. That is who you are meant to be. And I get the feeling that you need to start visualizing, like visualizing yourself in this stage, right? Like rest in this magnificent energy, because you are a queen, okay? You are a queen. You are that person. Spirit, can we clarify the counseling card? Oh, these cards are just flying. These cards are just flying out for you. You have Knight of Swords coming through. Okay, so you could be struggling mentally. Okay, struggling mentally with because typically with a Knight of Swords, right? Like you want to charge forward, right? You want to move, you want to go, you want it to happen now. But Spirit is like, okay, but you also have to realize that like this is where you are, and like be okay with where you are, knowing that this is also an important piece and aspect of your life, right? Like it's ultimately going to feed into this Queen of Pentacles hopeful energy. Like this stage that you're going to be sitting at, embracing and embodying in that energy is going to be amazing. And where you are at now is an important piece of that puzzle. So don't feel like you're lacking, like you're not doing enough, like you're not enough, and like it just any of that stuff. Try to remove like that doubt, remove that fear, okay? And speak life and positivity into your mental. It's a matter of rewiring your subconscious, okay? It's a matter of rewiring your subconscious so that you can breathe, so that you can woosah, so your spirit can be balanced and settled and calm, okay? So you can move through this stage of your life with where you are currently are, with grace, with poise, and ultimately with patience and with trust in the divine. Spirit, can we clarify this Wusa card for Taurus? Even though I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, you guys. But we're just going to see what comes out for it. Yeah, like you guys are going to be okay. You're going to be just fine, okay? Spirit wants you to let it go, okay? Walk away from the fear, from the doubt, those emotions, those things that are kind of like making you feel really like constricted, okay? Just let go. Let it go. Let it go. Like you are exactly where you are meant to be and where you are supposed to be, okay? Let's pull some cards, Taurus, from Oracle. See what we have coming through. We have mistakes coming through. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. Here's that inner child's energy, okay? It's been popping up in several of these readings, okay? So we're going to go there. I just heard, like, don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Like, it's almost like I just visualized a kid when you were, like, learning how to ride a bike. And maybe you fall off, like, several times before you actually get your flow going. But the important part is that you keep trying. The important part is that you keep getting on the bike, right? Because eventually, like, the more you fall, you learn a little bit something different, right? You go a little bit further until you just literally take off, okay? So in NDIRE said there are no mistakes, just chances we've taken. That's some food for thought for you. Okay, let's see, Spirit. What message do you have for Taurus inner child? How can they nurture their inner child? What does their inner child need to know during this time? And we're going to sit in this energy. Ooh. Okay. Gonna be become aware. Become aware. Listen to the wisdom of the body, okay? Get out of your head and get in your body, all right? Be present. It is as simple as that with that one, okay? I'm gonna pull another card from the Oracle deck, and then we are going to look at your overall animal spirit guide energy to close this message out, Taurus. Spirit, what other divine messages do you have for Taurus? What do they need to hear and know right now during this time? Ooh, that flipped out easily. Freedom. We have freedom coming through. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Eight of Cups energy. Walk away. Okay? Walk away. Protect your peace. Protect your energy. Speak life into yourself. Okay? Speak life into this Queen of Pentacles. Start referring to yourself as this Queen of Pentacles. Walk like you are this Queen of Pentacles, because you are. Okay? It's time to believe again. Okay? It's time to have that hope. Okay, Taurus, let's see. What animal spirit guide comes out for you guys for the month of August, Spirit? What? These cards have just been popping out for you, Taurus, real quick. I haven't had to take a lot of time at all. We have Otter Spirit coming through. You are never alone, okay? I feel like you really, really needed to hear that, Taurus, okay? You're not alone. Okay, you are not alone. So in those moments where you feel like you are, remember that from a spiritual standpoint, the divine, universe, God, however you identify, always has your back. Your angels do, your guides, your ancestors. But then also to your tribe. Again, surround yourself with people who love and care about you, who are also going to nurture and pour into that same hope and that energy that you have for yourself, okay? They're going to remind you that you are this Queen of Pentacles, period. Okay? That's all that I have for you, Taurus. I hope that this message resonated with you for your monthly August reading. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I would love to have more a part of Parliament. Hit that notification bell, because there are plenty of more messages where this came from, and I genuinely just love sitting here in community with you all and being able to be used by Spirit. Okay? I'm going to love you and leave you now. Until next time.